Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to Jollylads Gaming with myself, Aaron. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Now, I just want to say, before I say anything else, that I am actually recording this after I've played it. That's right, I'm doing this in post. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I genuinely wish I didn't have to do this, but for some reason my useless capture software decided to basically cut off the mic audio completely. You can literally just barely hear it, and I actually recorded that through the capture software as well, so there was unfortunately no way for me to like amplify it or anything like that. So I'm genuinely really sorry about this, guys. It's going to be a one-off. I'm going to get the issue sorted. Yeah, so I'm really sorry. Anyway, so in the last episode, we of course defeated the Gaping Dragon, without being hit, might I add. Yeah, who am I kidding? I just got lucky really, didn't I? So, yeah, you see I leveled up there. I put a couple of points into Vitality, one into Endurance, one into Strength. Nice little balance to keep us going there, I think. And, yeah, it's at this stage where I kind of decided, you know what, I think we'll go and fight that giant rat. After I've prepared my gear, of course. So yeah, we go to fight the giant rat also, and yeah, we'll see how things go there. For the time being, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just repair everything. So yeah. Okay, get up, you loony. So the quickest way to get back to that giant rat is actually up through where we first met one of those butchers in that area. You remember way back, I think it was about 2 or 3 episodes ago now, where I pointed out that hole that was just behind those crates behind where the butcher's table was. Well, we actually dropped down it. And yeah, I will show you exactly where that leads. As soon as I decide to kill this guy. There we go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. So, how are you guys, just out of curiosity? You all well? Just a quick message to everyone who's in the Discord Collaborators Online Alliance. Welcome, if you are watching. It is I, Jollylads Aaron, your jolly friend. Thank you as well to anyone in that community who has subscribed to our channel. It really does mean a lot. You know, I think we're on 66 subs now. To be honest, you know by now we're not doing this for money or anything like that. We just want to entertain. Which basically the reason we started this YouTube channel was because way back, you know, about 4 or 5 months ago, something like that, I was like, you know what? We have so much fun recording. Well, we have so much fun playing Rocket League and stuff like that. Why don't we release the fun? You know, we'll unleash the fun onto other people so that they can enjoy it as we do. Anyway, here is the hole previously mentioned. Let's drop down. Any second now. Still waiting. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of confused at this point. I didn't really know where I dropped down into. But yeah, I looked around, saw he was right there, so you know, it's not too bad. Kind of browsing around for items at this point. I noticed this item just up here. Pretty good one. A lot better than I expected. It's the spider shield. Yeah, so basically the spider shield, it wasn't very good in Dark Souls 2 and 3 from what I remember. It was actually a hell of a lot better than I expected it to be in Dark Souls 1, like to the point where you can see back there, it was actually better than my Night Shield. So I do end up using it. And it's got poison resistance as well. So it's pretty good all in all. Yes, okay, we get this better than the Night Shield. Move along, you idiot. What on earth am I doing? I'm really sorry about this, guys. Yeah, this next moment was quite funny. Basically, I'll kind of I'll repeat what I said while I was actually recording this. I was essentially like, and Geronimo! So we took down over 500 of his health right off the bat. And yeah, we didn't kill him outright instantly, but we did a fair bit of damage to him. I still ended up getting battered a fair bit here. He's a particularly tough enemy, I've got to say. I just noticed as well, looking back at this, has he got like an axe embedded in his eye? That's kind of weird. So we pick up humanity, they are always good. It's good to know that we've got those, we may need them in future episodes. Who knows? At this point, what was I doing at this point? Ah yes, I go to collect that item. I believe it's souls. There we go, soul of Nameless Soldier. And I noticed this other item down here. What's that? More soul of Nameless Soldier. I feel like it's unfair if I don't kill this rat here, you know what I'm saying? It's like we'd be leaving him out. Okay, so on we go, proceeding through the sewers. We're nearly at the end of the sewers. The next area is not very nice. Down, down, down we go the slope. And you see where we are now, guys? I'm back at the gate leading to the next area. If you played Dark Souls before, you'll know what the next area is. You will also know that it is probably the make or break area for any Dark Souls player, to be honest. I believe PewDiePie said it in his playthrough of the first game. You either make it through Blighttown or you don't. It's as simple as that. Yeah, so I'm kind of checking with, I forget that guy's name. Is it Aegon of Kareem? I've completely forgotten, really sorry, but yeah, I buy a couple of gold pine resins from him. I'm just kind of checking to see if he's got any other decent items at this point. I decide no, he's got no other decent items. I don't really need to use arrows, and the armor is too expensive for me.
Thank you.
So yeah, I decide to head on. Decide to smash the crates as well, just to see if there's any items we left behind. Now, a lot of people have their own reasons why they hate Blighttown. Perhaps it's the blow dart blowing idiots who roam the wooden planks. Perhaps it's the ridiculously heavy club wielding blobs that drop the dumb pies and do a hell of a lot of damage to you if you're hit. For me personally, well, I'll tell you when we get down there actually. But yeah, I don't enjoy Blighttown. I've got to be honest, it's not my favourite area of the game by far. And down that one last ladder. You can see, you might be able to see just there actually, the guy wielding the club. So, start off, I get his attention, then try climbing up the ladder. Sometimes you can actually glitch those guys out and they fall off the edge. Unfortunately, it didn't actually happen on this occasion. So yeah, we had to fight him one-on-one. Unfortunately, they're not too bad though. I've got a couple of little tricks for taking care of them, to be honest. And Geronimo, and we missed. Oh no. Yeah, so they've got that kind of shout attack there. Well, it's not really so much of an attack, just a kind of threatening thing. We almost fall off the edge, but we don't, so that's all good. Forgive me if I do pause, take a few breaths during this, by the way, guys. My mouth is a little bit dry. It does kind of happen once you've been talking for 20 minutes straight, pretty much. So a couple of backstabs don't do the trick, but a couple of backstabs and a front stab do the trick. And we picked up a dung pie. We read the lore on that. Yeah, my controller's still a little bit dodgy, by the way, guys, if you're wondering why I'm kind of dilly-dallying a little bit. Well, not intentionally dilly-dallying, but you know. Enemy. Anyway, even. Enemy. Anyway, let's read the lore. Atrocious fecal waste material. Throw at enemy to build up toxins, but also build up your toxicity. Although the stench makes it difficult to carry on one's person, turning an enemy toxic inflicts high damage over a period of time. So I don't really end up using the dumb pie during this episode. Well, to be honest, I've never really used them at all. I just don't really know if it's worth the trade-off, to be quite honest. It's like you become toxic as well. And we are now officially in Blighttown, as if we didn't already know. So what you really want to be doing with these guys, in my opinion, is they are quite easy to circle around, because they are, like, they're quite big, quite bulky, which usually means enemies like this are going to be fairly slow. This is definitely the case for these ones, so you have plenty of time, just to do as I'm doing, trying to circle around and get that backstab. Another backstab front stab combo. That's working out quite well for me. Picked up more dumb pies. I have no idea why these guys are carrying them about on their person, but I'm not one to question their customs. I'm trying to kind of get this guy to follow me so I don't have to go over there. Just lure him out to a slightly more open part of the this area. Two backstabs. Just waiting for him to kind of jump forward so I can get behind him. These guys, I think I actually do it here. And a third backstab. 217 damage. You've got nothing on me, mate. And the fourth backstab is right there. And is he dead? Oh no, it's just over 4 backstabs that it takes to kill him. Well, just over 4 at the stage I'm at anyway. Okay, so that's another dung pie. Excuse me while I quickly vape. Vape completed. Anyway, yeah, these are essentially the normal enemies in Blighttown. They're not particularly threatening. They do take quite a bit of damage, but again, it is fairly easy to avoid their attacks. They don't really stack you at all, so you can just hold up your shield and let them gank you for a little while if you want. But I personally, I like to stand on my feet a little bit, back away a little bit when they're going in for the attack, and then go back forward, land a couple of hits on them, and they are dead. Okay, now, by this point, I'm getting toxic darts blown at me by a little toxic dart blower. I don't really know what to call them, but you know. So, yeah, you will be able to see him in just a second. Don't know, you might be able to see him a little bit there, actually. Just kind of waiting for my camera to pan around. It's just so I can kind of find out where he is, really, so I know where to expect the darts from. Ah, there we go. You see him just there on the left there? Yep, that is the guy who's shooting them at us. And we're going to go and put a stop to his evil, menacing ways. Yep, they're not particularly tough. Just a couple of normal attacks, and they go down pretty easily with my trusty longsword. However, it takes considerably more hits to take these guys down, because I'm pondering at this point whether I should have upgraded a little bit more before I entered Blighttown. I should be okay for the time being. I have done Blighttown about 4 times before now, and I'm kind of used to it. It's not too massively bad anymore, so I'll just keep going. No reason for us to travel back to Andrea Vestora to upgrade, I don't think. Anyway, I will be trying to level up a little bit during the next episode, I believe. Yeah, so did you see that, guys? I think that was 7 regular hits and those guys go down, so quite a bit. That surprised the hell out of me when that guy slid down the ladder like that. They don't usually tend to slide down, they just kind of climb down. So imagine the look on my face as he did. What are you waiting for, you douche? Yeah, so I basically came to this little area here just to see if there was any more blow darters. I picked up the Soul of a Proud Knight there, which, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, I think gives you about 10,000 souls. I'm not 100% sure, it might give you less. Oh no, 10,000 souls is the soul of a hero. I believe the Soul of a Proud Knight is either 5,000 or 8,000. I genuinely can't remember, really sorry guys. But yeah. Through the wooden plank maze we go. Yeah, things start to get a little bit obstacle-y in just a second. Got a few sort of beams to try not to fall off of and such. Didn't even see that guy coming, to be honest. And you're dead. Okay, as we go up here, I'm keeping my eye out for any items that might be of use during this part. Yep, so we've got more enemies in this area. You notice as well they're using dead bodies as their weapon. I mean, I just want to point out, how weird is that? How sick do these guys have to be to use dead bodies as weapons? It doesn't even bear thinking about. I apologise, I kind of keep stopping and looking around in this, by the way. Basically, I want to be as thorough as possible in Dark Souls. Well, you may have seen that already, like from my other videos. I have been very thorough so far. I just really don't want to miss out on any items of any kind. I want to pick up everything I can, if possible. Jog through. I think we're done in this part now. We kind of slightly pressing on for the end by this point, but yeah, we've got a couple more things we do first. It's down here. I was kind of debating whether to drop down to that item because I didn't know if there was any floor there properly, or if there was opportunity to fall, but we could just walk around anyway. It's all good. I kill this guy in a pot. I don't know why he's hiding in the pots, but as I said earlier, I am not one to question their customs. It's pretty much when you get past this sort of section of Blighttown. I like to call this the middle section. I kind of like split it. I can't even speak. Split it up a little bit so that it's easier for me to kind of remember where I need to go. This middle section is probably the longest. Kind of observing those demon dogs down there by this point. Yeah, they're not too friendly. They're essentially the same as the normal demon dogs, except they're orange and they breathe fire. So best not to mess with them if you can help it. Okay, now is this where I get jumped? I believe I actually got jumped at this point. Kind of debating whether or not to light the fire first. Yeah, no, I decided to do it in the end. But you'll see what I do here. I faux pas. I decide to rest at the bonfire as well. I don't know why I did that. All I've done is just bring back all the enemies I've just killed. Yeah, I was kind of a silly sausage by doing that. I don't even get any Estus flasks back because I've only used one in this section so far. But I do drop down here and get a little bit taken aback. There's two guys down here. I didn't even know they were there. But you'll see I do manage to deal with them after taking a few hits, that is. Quick swig of the old Ester, just to recuperate. Yeah, they're not too bad, really. You just kind of need to keep battering them, block at the right times, and, you know, just try and conserve your stamina. Now, it's here where I get jumped and almost fall off the edge. Not today, though. Maybe on another day, maybe if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, then you may have succeeded, but not today. Pondering whether or not to go for that item over there, but in the end I just kind of made a note to self to grab it in the next episode. I think that's probably the safest course of action, to be honest. But I do grab this item, Blooming Purple Moss Clump. They're always very useful in this area. If you do get infected with the toxic status ailment, then yeah, you go well use one of those. It will deplete your health very quickly. So there was one more thing that I noticed just coming back to this bonfire. You may have seen it earlier, but yeah, there's actually an item just on top of that roof. I'm not too sure if you can see. I genuinely cannot figure out how to get it though. I might actually need to kind of circle back round and just see if there's like some way I can drop onto it, or if there's a ladder or something. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of decided, you know what, it can't be that massively important by this point. I will look up how to get it in preparation for the next episode. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're going to end it there for this episode, ladies and gents. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you thought my post commentary was okay. I don't usually do it, but we'll see you in the next episode. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe and share. See you next time. Bye bye.